everything!
The child WrestleMania
is running wild!
My God, what a It's not the world is watching! Are you ready?
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen,
I can't breathe, baby.
Let's get ready to rumble.
The lace in your dress tingles my neck. How do I live? The death of the bachelor. Letting the water fall. The death of the bachelor. Seems so pitiful. Happy ever after. How can I ask for more? The lifetime of bachelor. At the expense of the death of the bachelor.
I'm cutting my mind off! It feels like my heart is going to burst! We're at a table for two, and I just wanna be served! And when you think of me, am I the best you ever had? Say one more drink with me, I'll let you know your side!
I'm walking the road, watching the sky fall. The lace in your dress tingles my neck. How do I live? The death of the bachelor. Letting the water fall. The death of the bachelor. Seems so pitiful. Happily ever after. How can I ask for more? A lifetime of bachelor. At the expense of the death of the bachelor.
You one ugly motherfucker.
It wasn't made for him. It wasn't made for him.
It is I, it is he, it is me, P double D E Tup Wakuian from the Place to Be Reviews. Right back here with all of yous, even the Orthodox Jews. L'chaim, shalom, mazel tov. Hello, welcome everyone. Great and small, short and tall. I'm running out of rhymes here. Welcome to Going Rogue, episode number 54, ladies and gents. Thank you. Let me acknowledge the chat before we get things going here. I see we got a $1.49 super sticker right off the top from Darius Munchausen. Thank you, sir. I can't see here. I have to look on the browser to see what it was, but thank you. Oh, it's the popcorn.
You know what it is.
Get your popcorn ready. Get your popcorn ready, like Terrell Owens said all those years ago. Thank you so much, Darius. He's on the panel. He's in the chat. He's dropping super stickers. So for that, we'll do this. Let's see. We'll go with this one. Thank you so much for that. Let's see who else is in the chat here this evening so far. We've got, let me go from the top. Frank in the Shaw Hand, Wiener Dog Clan, one of our Kazooians. Keely Chow, the Phantom Menace Ultron, wait for it. There are no strings on me. There you go, Keely. Who else is up in here? I see Darius is here. Let's see, we've got Superfan Adam Strawham. We said Nano Reaper, another channel member up in here. Godzillionaire. He says release the Loja. 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 L for look, it's Robert Loja. Brutal Morningwood, the best name on YouTube. Hail panel in the chat. Manliness and Motivation, another channel member, another Kazooian. Thank you, sir. My ass is so big, it is auditioning to play Etep's nose in the movie adaptation of this stream. That's a good one. Usually it's Parrot Head that starts with the nose jokes. I like it. I like it. Tommy and the Guinea Pig Collective. Week. Nibble, nibble. What's up, Tommy? Welcome, brother. Welcome, sir. Well, good to see you in the chat, my man. Good to see you in the chat as I'm scrolling down here. All right, now, without further ado, let me introduce to you my co-host with the most, my brother from another mother, my man from across the country. He is the one, the only, Mr. Tony ToneDef, the Clown World Review.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the world's wokest warrior, primitive-sided, toxic fanboy aligned with the like-minded. Tony ToneDef rocking with you. We're going in Rogue, the place to beat reviews. I'm pretty sure that was like Turner, the whole popcorn. He's like, where's my popcorn, bitch?
I told you to go on the paper. Tina went on the paper. What the hell's wrong with you?
Yes. So, I was just actually, for those who don't know, I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada. I was just talking with my grandma-in-law a little while ago, and she got to, Las Vegas used to be a lot cooler. Like, you just go to the lounge to drink, and there's Tina fucking Turner performing cabaret style. You don't get that anymore. Casinos suck now. Look, after COVID, they took the buffets away. It used to be like, okay, yeah, we lose some money on the buffet, but come on in, get a cheap meal, watch a show for free, get some free drinks, and stick all your fucking money in this machine or on the table. Now, none of that. It's just stick your fucking money in the machine or on the fucking table. There is no buffet. There is no good entertainment. It's under $100 a ticket minimum. God damn, man. Humans ruin everything. So, Tina, sorry for slapping you over the popcorn, but we appreciate the time you spent here in town. So, it's hump day. Hail everyone in the chat. Hail everyone on the panel. And, yeah, I'm looking forward to a good show. Can't wait to play some trivia later on. Some do you know me tonight, right? Or is it drunk, stoned, or stupid?
We're going to go with Do You Know Me tonight.
Okay, cool. I'm looking forward to that.
Absolutely, man. Thank you, Tony. And I got to say, hail to What About. He's in the chat, one of my mods. Thank you, brother, for being here. What about somebody that I have been meaning to talk to about bringing on, too?
He's always dropping fire. Good point.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
I do. I get to catch a few videos here and there. And yeah, I see his posts on like the community tab on his channel and stuff like that. So yeah, man, definitely doing the Lord's work out there. Thank you. What about? Like he says, Tony. I was just listening to Tony this morning, actually. And I don't mean tone deaf. But next up on the panel, making his debut on the channel, ladies and gentlemen, he is from right here in my home state in the Murda, Mitten. Give it up.
PewDiePie.
PewDiePie's on next week, man. I told you not to tell anybody before midway through the show. We were supposed to break that news together.
I just ruined it.
Way to go. We had PewDiePie and we had PewDiePie and fucking Blair White next week, but thanks, Tony. Blair White just texted me. Let me give it up for our debuting guest, Mr. Darius Munchausen.
L'chaim! What's up, everybody? Straight out of Michigan. Detroit first, everybody, including OCP. It's your friendly neighborhood cyborg cowboy, Darius Munchausen. Don't worry about it if you can't pronounce it. Thank you for inviting me. It's a great honor to be here.
Oh, dude. It's great to have you. It's great to have you on, man. And I was looking through your Twitter. It says you're an animator?
That is my education.
Okay.
I had a difficult few years. But that is what I want to do. It's my passion, man. 3D modeling, animation.
Excellent, man. That's freaking dope. That is something that I wish I had the acumen to do, but the boomer in me won't allow for that. But thank you for being here, brother. Appreciate it, man. And hail Judas Goat Barbecue, another one of the Kazooians in the house. Rough Girl TV, another Kazooian. She says, Darius, we love you.
Oh, love you too, Rough Girl.
Tony, you know who Darius's voice reminds me of? You know who he sounds like?
PewDiePie.
God damn it, Tony. He sounds like Cody from Pursuing Paranormal.
Yeah.
Like if we had those two on a stream, that would be indiscernible. Like between their voices, like it would only be, and like the way like Darius's laugh, I was like, Jesus Christ, he even laughs like Cody. Like, it's fucking scary. I was like, all right, but we have, lastly, ladies and gentlemen, but certainly not least, a very talented man. Wrote a badass comic. I'll let him tell you about it. I read it a couple times, absolutely loved it. I'm waiting for the second one now. let me introduce you, my brother, Mr. Super Oz.
Thanks for having me back. I created a comic company called Gamble Comics. With that, I released a 68-page graphic novel called Everlasting Survivors. There are 2 covers. They are currently available at Etsy.com in limited quantities. It's called All Day Long. Thanks for having me on. And if I have lots of money, I'm hiring Darius to do animation. That's one of the 4 pillars of where I want to go.
Mm-hmm.
One of those, obviously.
Dude, well, thank you for being here, Oz. I appreciate it, man.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, like I said, man, you're always welcome, brother. You're always welcome. I saw a super chat up here. $5 super chat from Rough Girl, starting the night out right. Darius, don't forget, you rocked my world. Damn.
Hey.
Damn, Rough Girl. I know. I saw her.
Damn!
Tony read my mind. I was going for that gift too. I saw her on Twitter earlier talking about some white chocolate. I was like, that was funny. That used to be one of my emails back in the day. Was Sexual Vanilla Sunday at mail. Not mail, but I can't remember if it was Hotmail. Yeah.
Sexual Sunday at Hotmail.
Sexual Vanilla Sunday at hotmail.com. White chocolate.
I was going
baby.
to keep it on the hush.
But Rough Girl, thank you for your $5 super chat. We appreciate you. We do. And yeah, hang on. Let me get you your for $5 super chat for Rough Girl. I saw Godzillionaire said it earlier, so why not do it right now? It's time to release the Loja.
Yeah. 2 to the 1 to the 3.
And I'm not drinking it.
Who would you believe?
Robert Loja? Calcium.
Will beat you like a Cherokee drum.
3 to the 1 to the 3.
Try some new Minute Maid orange tangerine. It's got calcium.
Then I'm not drinking it.
Oh, no, it's sweet. You'll like it.
I don't believe you.
Well, then who would you believe?
I don't know, Robert Loja? Whoa, Robert Loja!
Billy, your mother's right. New Minute Maid orange tangerine tastes great. It's got as much calcium as milk.
If you say so, Mr. Loja.
Yeah.
This is great.
Enjoy your breakfast.
New Minute Maid orange tangerine with calcium.
Yeah.
Try some new Minute Maid orange tangerine.
Billy, your mother's right.
Do not go gentle into that good night.
Then I'm not drinking it. This is great. If you say so. Darn it, wait!
I love that clip. I love that.
Drink, you do spill it, you little cock face.
Billy. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, hey, I gotta say what's up to Brutal Morningwood. YouTube likes to block us from seeing each other, but he's a great dude and a good friend.
Brutal Morningwood's the shit.
Yep. Brutal Morningwood is just a fucking awesome dude. He's on. I see him in chats everywhere, always retweeting stuff. Thank you. And my sketchbook 340. Hola, carnal. What's up, brother? Welcome, man. Welcome. Good to see you. Good to see you. I see he was ribbing me on Twitter earlier about the She-Hulk trailer. He's like, yeah, he goes, when I thought about ETEP when she picked that dude up and carried him to the bedroom. I was like, fuck yeah, death by snoo, baby. Hell yeah. Normally I gotta pay for that shit. Damn. It had me fucked up though. I even did a bit in my video today about it. There's a little homage to that scene in the snoo in the video. But I was like, man, why the hell does it look like She-Hulk skipped leg day? Like, all right, so this bitch is 6'7". She's like all jacked out. I'm like, I'm expecting some thick thighs save lives. I'm expecting some fucking Quadzilla action down there, and I'm like, I was disappointed. I'm like, them thighs should be at least 27, 28 inches. I'm like, Courtney Olsen's cracking watermelons with 28s. She-Hulk, you're 6'7". Them things should be about 35 inches.
Really have.
I'm just saying. I may be a She-Hulk fan. I don't know.
This is why, and it comes down to personal taste, I guess. It's subjective. But this is why I'm saying just skip Doctor Strange too, because what's coming after that? This is just a carrot. Like after that, maybe Guardians 3 I might be interested in, but like I love Thor. I used to love the Thor movies, even the Dark World. I know it ain't perfect, but I liked Thor and this Love and Thunder stuff. And you got She-Hulk, you've got America Chavez coming up, you've got Riri Williams, and just what the Marvels, all this just really lackluster sounding projects, and it just kind of bites.
Yeah, the show itself, to me, I mean, it doesn't look great. Like I'll probably check out. I'll do what I did with Moon Knight. I'll watch like 1 or 2 episodes, and like Moon Knight, after the 3rd episode, I'm like, nope, done. And from the sounds of it, I didn't miss anything. This one, like I said, I hate Mark Ruffalo. I fucking hate him. I hate him. Morbius will be the best movie of this year. God damn it, Wes.
My buddy Neil was looking forward to Morbius, and he was like, I don't care what you say about Jared Leto. I want to see this movie. And what is it, like 90-something minutes?
Yeah.
He tried to get through it for like, he said it felt like 4 or 5 hours, and he was like, I eventually just shut it off. Like, I couldn't do it.
Like, Morbius, I wanted it to be good, especially coming off the heels of, Spider-Man. But
Same.
all I could think about when I was in the theater, I'm sitting there and I'm watching it, and like the cuts between scenes and the editing, and I was just like, it was a mess. The movie never found itself. It never got out of first gear because it didn't know what it wanted to be. And I know this is cliche, but Matt Smith was good in it. I will say the human Easter Island statue was actually good in it. Character motivations for him were kind of iffy at times, but overall he wasn't bad. He was kind of like a
with what he was given.
Yeah.
See, I want to, more than 2. You got DC Mind. I want coherent universes to tell these stories. I don't want to see anything fail. I love hearing a good story and seeing a good story.
Right.
It's just, so that's why I think Morbius kind of hurts, because Venom 2, I don't think I was as big of a fan as a lot of people. There's probably a little too much comedy, but it wasn't bad by any means either. And to see it really start expanding, I was excited for that. And now, like, who knows if we'll even get Kraven at this point.
They had Aaron Taylor Johnson signed for Kraven. It was in development, but
I believe it's still happening.
I hope so.
Do we have a poll going on it?
Yeah.
Whether it's going to happen?
Yeah, we need to put a poll together on this one. Honestly, it's because Morbius flopping like hurts the chances of getting that Sinister Six movie. And I have been fucking waiting so long for that. Amazing Spider-Man was trying to lead to it, and that shit, that one. Looking back at Amazing Spider-Man now, I look at it a little more favorably than I did because of the way Andrew Garfield portrayed the character in No Way Home. I'm like, perhaps I judged you a bit too harshly. They're not great by any stretch of the imagination, but I mean, they're still worse movies than those, like Captain Marvel, The Eternals, Shang-Chi, things of the like. So, no, not great, but still, I mean, let's be honest. Paul Giamatti as the Rhino was a big whiff. That was a swing and a miss.
Even Ghost Rider 2 was better than that movie.
I just watched that again not long ago, and I don't hate that movie at all. I really don't. It's fun. It's a fun movie, and Nicolas Cage is great. What up, Brahma Bull? Welcome. Another Kazooian, and Angelus Draven's in the house. Hail.
I think I like the Ghost Rider movies a little more now that, like, there's been some time in between them. Yeah.
Because those came out in 2007 and 2009, I believe it was. Wasn't it? Somewhere around there. In that time period.
5. But I could be wrong.
I can't.
I thought
was it that long ago? Was 2005? I can't remember. like I said, it might be. I don't remember, but I mean, I look back at those more favorably than I do, obviously, the Daredevil movie with Ben Affleck, because that was a hot.
I've never seen it.
It's
director's cut. I like Coolio being in. His character helped flesh out Matt Murdock's role within it. It gave the lawyer part of him something to actually do.
Okay.
The director is a better movie.
All right, I'll have to check that out then.
I just, not popular opinion, but I hate Ben Affleck's fucking face and specifically the lower half of it. So then when he's a superhero, whether it's Batman or Daredevil, it's just, you have the cool part, you know, the cowl or the mask or whatever, and then you have just his shit-eating grin under it. Like, everyone knows it's you, dude. So
yeah.
Tony, were you traumatized by Voyage of the Mimi in elementary school?
He ever grinned in his role as a Batman. He was not a happy man.
Yeah, I don't know. And look, I probably have an issue with most Batmans. Like, Christian Bale's list was always a little annoying as Batman. You know, it's like just not very tough. You know, you see this imposing figure and he's like, ninth coat. And it's like, okay. But I don't know. Just something about Ben Affleck. I've never been a fan, you know, and that's being totally unfair to the guy. You know, it's completely subjective, but. Yeah.
It's a good feeling, man. You just get that visceral reaction when you see his face.
Yes.
Wait, what about Nick Cage? Can make you like most movies? Am I the only? Has anybody else in the panel seen Raising Arizona with Nicolas Cage?
A long time ago.
Long time ago.
Little H.I. I fucking love that movie. Oh my god, John Goodman in that. Oh,
I love John Goodman.
Yeah. It's if you've never seen Raising Arizona and you want to see old school Nicolas Cage, it's a great movie. It is. It's fun. Like,
was that Coen Brothers?
You know, I think it might have been. I think so. Parrothead says, "Yep." What up, Parrothead? What up, brother? Let me look that up real quick.
I just watched It Could Happen to You with Nick Cage, Rosie Perez, and Bridget Fonda, and she was still hot.
Yeah, Bridget Fonda used to be really hot. Yeah, the Coen Brothers, Darius.
Yeah, God, that movie's something you'd see on Holy Shit News.
Well, It Could Happen to You?
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen that one.
I haven't seen that in forever. There's a preview for that. The trailer is on my VHS copy of, I think it's White Men Can't Jump. Which
based
that's
off the true story. Yeah.
That White Men Can't Jump, they're remaking that. That shit almost made me cry. I have seen that movie no less than 200 fucking times. I watched that like twice a day in the summer in between like 6th and 7th grade because I used to be like a basketball player, and yep, that shit inspired the hell out of me. And then I went down, and when I was like 13 or 14 and I worked in like Rochester Hills in the summer. Darius knows what I'm talking about. I worked in Rochester Hills, and I'd go out to Joe Dumar's field house 4 times a week and play ball out there, and an M59 and mound. And there was a few times I would be the only little white boy out there on the court, so I had to earn that shit. And so it was nice when I came back to my corn-pone fucking backwoods ass redneck hometown and and just fucking was like tearing people up playing ball. Like that was fun. That was fun.
That's meritocracy.
Until I blew my ankle out, and then, you know. Oh. Wait, was that why you never did drop kick? I drop kicked one of those little fucking midgets I was wrestling. He jumped off the top rope, and I drop kicked hme. I gave him a one-way ticket to Dick Kick City too. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, there's a picture of that on some match pictures when me and James were wrestling the little fucking munchkins. I ran into one of those little cocksuckers. I might go check out a show for the company I used to work for Saturday. It's this Saturday night. I'm gonna go with probably one of my buddies that doesn't. He used to wrestle too. He's a bodybuilder. I'm gonna get with him and a couple other friends and just get fucked up and go up there and see if they'll probably throw me out, honestly, before I even get in. But because the promoters fucking hate me, so I should go in my gear, like just walk in my full fucking ring gear, like wear my Hogan fucking feather boa and shit, wear the old team rating shirt. Put on the pleather pants and the wrestling boots and walk in.
Do you have a Buff Bagwell top hat?
I have a big ass Guinness top hat, like one of those furry fucking Guinness top hats. I don't even know where I got it. I don't even drink Guinness. I don't know. But all I know is that we're gonna do some holy shit news this week, ladies and gentlemen. We got some good stories for you. One from the Murder Mitten itself, of course. Let's get into it.
Holy shit! Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I don't know. Were you thinking, holy shit, a swordfish almost went through my head?
Holy shit! Holy shit! And all the assholes want us to shit all over everything. Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?
Now, this first story is literally right up my alley. Wife beat hubby over porn pleasure session. This is funny. Now, I don't know. I haven't read this yet, but I don't know if it goes into the fact, like, I mean, if he was watching like some, like, you know, sadomasochistic porn or some shit like that, I mean, then afterwards taking a beating really wouldn't be that bad.
Is she gonna be hot? Because look, it says right there in the subheadline, woman 30 belted spouse after catching him masturbating. So,
the masochist says hurt me, and the sadist says no.
That's like my worst. That's like my worst nightmare. Is like, you know, you pay the $500 an hour for the fetish hooker to kick your ass all over the fucking hotel room, and she's just like, "You're a masochist, aren't you?" I'm like, "Yeah," and she's like, "I'm not gonna hurt you." And you're like, "Fuck!" Ah! Like that'd be like a George Costanza moment. Jerry. All right, let's see here. All right, so
is he justified masturbating? That's all I'm saying. Like, is she hot or not?
All right, so here we go. Of course, it's a Florida woman, because of course it is. A Florida woman is facing felony charges for allegedly beating her husband with a belt after she caught him watching pornography on his cell phone and masturbating. Angela Davis was arrested Tuesday morning following a confrontation with the 51-year-old victim at their home in a Somerville, Central Florida community.
He's 51.
I'm going to venture a guess to say, damn, okay, wait, I can't even, because, I mean, really, if you look at it, he's 50, she's 31. So she could be like, what are the sugar babies? Is that what they call themselves, that just want an older guy to pay their bills? Okay, so she could be one of those. Gold digger. You know.
Andrew Nicole Smith.
So, God, but then she wouldn't be. She'd want him to masturbate if that was the case. Like, good, I got my bills paid and didn't have to do anything. You know. So
here we go. Davis's husband told the cops that he'd gotten into an altercation after she interrupted his. Oof.
It's not horrible for a 21-year difference.
Yeah, that's I kind of expected worse, to be honest with you.
She just needs to put on some foundation and.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe if she would have done that, what is that fucking that really expensive acne shit?
Fucking Neutrogena.
No, not Neutrogena. It's like there's like 8 fucking things you have to order. They used to do the infomercials all the time for it. I can't think of the name of it. Fuck.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about, though.
That's
like
where
she could have
saw Olivia Munn in one of those, like Olivia Munn in one of those fucking commercials, because I didn't watch G4.
Yeah, she could have used a little of that, or maybe a little less meth. I mean, her mouth isn't open, so we don't know. You know, she could have Frost-Guerin teeth.
Proactive.
Thank you, Tony. Thank you. Proactive. Draven says, I want a sugar mama. Hey, raise your hand if you got. Raise your hand if you got one.
I kind of do.
Me too. We can form a club. Foundation. She needs flooring on top of that.
I'm just saying, for a 21-year difference, I mean, he could do worse. That's all I'm saying. And obviously, he agrees with you because he was masturbating. So
this doesn't bode well.
I love it. I love it. Wait, what did Angelus? There's plenty of lonely gay men out there that'd love your ability to suck. If I was home, I'd do my research and see if I could find her on Facebook. Yeah, Draven found that chick a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
From the story.
Yes.
Yeah, he did. And yeah, all right, so let's see. All right. So after the victim said Davis became angry and asked to see his phone, and that he complied with her request. After Davis discovered sort of communication between the victim and someone on the website Reddit, police reported a verbal altercation ensued. Oh, so he was actually talking to somebody.
She's got that Antifa guy neck, though. That's one thing I didn't see till you had to really scroll down to see how fucking long her neck was.
She does have a weird fucking neck. Like do you remember the inmate, the black dude a couple years ago?
Yeah.
I think he was like a prisoner's mugshot. He had that long ass fucking big ass neck.
Yeah, his neck was fucking thick. Like holy shit.
But like
his neck touched his shoulders. Like yeah.
Yeah.
See where this guy went wrong. He gave her his phone.
See,
right.
That's why when you go to get onto mine, you got to enter a password, and ain't nobody know that shit except for me. I'm like George Costanza. I'm like, I ain't yelling Bosco, motherfuckers. I ain't yelling Bosco.
Why is this dude calling the cops afterwards? Like, what's wrong?
Right.
With you?
All right, so let's see. The dispute subsequently turned violent. Cops charged after Davis wrapped a leather belt with a large metal buckle around her fist. The victim told cops when he took his phone out to dial 911, Davis knocked the device from his hands and struck him several times with the belt on his arms and back.
Oh, come on, dude. Quit being a pussy.
I want to see a picture of him. I want to see, like, if he's some little dude or if he's, like, I don't know. Like, I just want to see what this guy looks like. See a patrolman report. Go ahead, Tony.
I'm just saying he had to have been cowering if she was getting him in his arms and back and shit. Like, why aren't you fucking grabbing her wrists and fucking preventing her from hitting you? Like, if she's getting you in the back, you're obviously cowering and turning away and shit.
Godzillionaire. She's gonna get a sleeve tattoo on her neck in prison.
The long ass tribal sleeve.
No regrets.
$20 says she has a collection of tiny ceramic figures on her dresser, all facing the same direction for some weird reason.
They have to faith eat.
Draven says sounds hot, honestly. Right? Like,
yeah,
I'm fine with physical violence. Like, if she punches me, I'm like, all right, this is foreplay, bitch. All right, I'm just gonna start choking her. I'll be like, at that point.
Yeah.
I mean, all right, let's be honest. Let's all things being equal. Wait. I just finished my daily walk. Dang, she got double hinged neck. All right, so this chick is 30 years old. She's with a 51-year-old. She's got daddy issues right from the word go right there. So you know this bitch likes to be choked.
That's what I'm saying. If she would have went to attack him with the fucking belt and he would have grabbed her wrist, put her up against the wall and been a little assertive, this would have ended in sex and not a fucking mugshot.
See, that's it right there. Like being as you know, man, you were in the you were trained, right? You come at him, you grab that arm, hammer lock. That's it, Tony. Just hammer lock her, put her face again. If you look, man, you take one of these freaky bitches like this, you throw her in a fucking hammer lock, put a little pressure on the elbow, she's gonna squeal, smack her face first against the wall, she's wet, like right there. I'm not saying I know.
What's
just
up,
saying.
saggy melons?
Well, maybe that's how her neck got so long. Instead of those rings, she got gang choked.
Oh shit! Hang on. Stopping to show some love to Etep, the sexiest man on the internet. Hang on, let me hang on. Let me do this. Hi, Mama. How you doing, baby? I know. I was gonna hit you up tonight. I'm sorry. I know you're probably getting ready to stream, but stop and show some love. Right back at you. Oh, hi. You guys can come back now. Sorry. You guys can come back now. Is it back? We're fine. We're all fine. We're all fine. Just got distracted. Just got distracted by my YouTube wife. That's all. But no, seriously, this chick is, yeah, like I said, I think that's like you said, her neck is elongated. She's been choked so much. Like, she probably just laughs at this point. She's like, haha, you can't cover my neck with those hands. I'm like, no. Bitch, I can palm a basketball. I guarantee you. I'm choking you out. No, this is a Florida woman. You know, it seems to be 50-50 with the Florida men and Florida women down there. You know, it's a hot mess. It really is. So that's our first story. You know, a little, you know, like I said, that kind of plays in with the She-Hulk thing. I'm like, you know, a little she's not snoo material. This chick, I mean, she's more like, you know, you'd see her on an episode of Cops than that. But let's see. Here we go. This is from Fox 2 Detroit. This next story, and this is a Michigan story. Michigan unemployment employee charged $1.6 million fraud scheme. Yes, good old Michigan. They do love to dole out that unemployment here in this state.
Good old corrupt Michigan.
Yeah. You know, look, we've got the wicked Gretch of the West out here as governor. I mean, unfortunately, Opie and Andy and Amos couldn't kidnap her. Aunt B couldn't formulate the plot correctly with the FBI to frame a bunch of fucking inbred fucking just Jesus. Those guys couldn't rob a gas station, let alone kidnap a sitting governor. Like, I mean, like, I think they shared probably 2 or 3 brain cells between the 8 of them. It was just, yeah, that's why I'm like, yeah, sure they were. Yeah, the FBI was like, hey, you guys want to kidnap the governor? And they're like, no, we want to sit here and drink this 30 rack of natty ice. And they're like, we'll give you another 30 rack and some guns. And they're like, well, shit, we're in. You know, and that was the
because when they pulled up, everyone in Michigan just looked the other way. And they still couldn't kidnap her.
Everyone's like, really, just take her. They're like, we can't. They're like, just take her. I locked myself in the car. The child locks on. I'm gonna starve. Oh, Jesus Christ. The keys are in the key fob is right there. Just literally open the door. I don't know. All right, that's it. We're done with you. Go back to your swamp. Which is like right next to where I used to live. Shut up. Michigan unemployment fraud, $1.6 million. Fox 2 Detroit, a former Michigan Unemployment Insurance Agency employee, but you can call me Marvin. You ever heard that? Hi. I'm the Michigan Automated Response Voice Interactive Network, but you can call me Marvin. The worst thing you can ever hear is, if your certification is accepted, your check will be mailed within 2 weeks. Goodbye. And you're like, wait, motherfucker, you didn't say my shit was certified and would be mailed the next business day. Fuck you, Marvin. Then you got to sit on hold for 7 hours.
Yeah, you don't know if you're getting it.
No, dude, that when we used to get laid off from the shop in the winter, that was a bitch.
Dude, when my mom got laid off, she used to say that Marvin was her sugar daddy.
And God help you if you don't have taxes taken out of that shit, because you're going to have to pay at the end of the year. Yeah, fucking Marvin, man. God. According to federal authorities, Antonia Brown, age 47, Detroit, was an unemployment insurance examiner assigned to Benefit Payment Control Unit. Her duties included reviewing, approving, adjudicating various pandemic unemployment assistance and unemployment insurance assistance claims. Brown and Kiana Mitchell, 32, of Romulus.
I guarantee you they either work at the airport or the landing strip.
Yeah, I've been to both. Are accused of fraudulently filing. Go ahead, Tony. Go ahead.
I was gonna say it was either this or they were gonna be one of those chicks that work at the post office and run a storage unit and fucking throw all the mail in there and
Yep.
Yeah.
They're accused of fraudulently filing and or accessing more than 123 pandemic unemployment agency claims, resulting in the disbursement of approximately $1.6 million in federal funds. The scheme started in March of 2020. Hey, they were better. That's better than the armored truck driver that stole. How much was it? A couple weeks? Was it last week, Tony? Remember that? The armored truck guy? This dude worked for Brinks, Darius. I don't know if you were listening that night, but he worked for Brinks and he stole like a couple $1 million over like, what was it? Like, it was maybe a month. It was more than this, but he was taking out of the Brinks truck, out of ATMs and putting it in clear baggies and then dropping it to another car.
In a clear baggie.
In a clear baggie provided by Brinks. Yes. Yes. And it was caught on camera because every Brinks vehicle is equipped with a camera.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
Driving the vehicle?
What's that?
Shouldn't they have known that?
Well, they were, I think once they caught him on camera the first time, because it took them a little while to notice the money. It took them like a couple, like it was, I don't know, I can't remember how quick it was for them to notice the money was missing. But then they probably opened a case on him and they let him go because they're like, this idiot, you know. And then he returned the money in increments.
So he's on a payment plan?
Yeah, he was like a duffel bag here, a duffel bag there. Mitchell and Johnson allegedly received money from third parties to assist them with the claims and paid Brown for her assistance in processing the fraudulent claims. When the investigation is completed, a determination will be made whether to seek a felony indictment, as trial cannot be held on felony charges in a complaint. So that's how two Michigan women got caught with $1.6 million in stolen unemployment funds.
Why does this remind me of Naomi and Sasha Banks?
Oh God, yeah, those two.
I'd like to know how this reminds you of that.
Yeah, please elaborate.
It's
Hail Tina
all
Bojo.
Ocean's 8.
It's all racial. I'm just a piece of shit.
This is Ocean's 8.5.
Yeah. Oh God, that movie was bad. Like, what were they thinking?
How ballsy was it to say, yeah, we're definitely getting 9 and 10. Oh yeah, let's start with 8.
Yep.
No, this is just, it reminds me of, you know, just two girls coming up with a really bad idea that kind of only fucks them in the end, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, I disagree 100% with the comparison to Trinity and Mercedes, because I don't think there's any way, other than being under some absurd 10-year contract, which I don't think either one of them are, I don't think any way that there's a chance that they're hurt by this. Whether Vince brings them back or they go elsewhere, there's no way that they're... So, like you said, the race component to one side, I think that's one of the primary reasons why they'll be brought back. But even if they're not, let's say that they let go, because Vince has let Warrior go and other people who've hurt his feelings. But if they let those two go, there's no way that people aren't picking up Trinity Fatu, if for no other reason than her last name being Fatu. There's no way that people aren't picking up Mandalorian Girl and wants to be in all kinds of other things chick. And so people already have a negative feeling toward how women are treated via the 70,000-year-old man. So I think most people will be sympathetic toward them, and whether it's AEW, Impact, or any players in between, even MLW could pick them up. I mean, Jacob Fatu's already there, being treated quite well. I think that I think they'll be brought back for one, but even if they are let go, I don't think there's anything for them to worry about.
I think
So I don't think they're
they'll
screwed.
they'll be brought back on the merits of what's between their legs and the color of their skin before they're brought back on talent, because Naomi is average. Sasha is
the fact that she's married to a famous family is what's going to save.
It's nepotism. Absolutely. She'll be saved by nepotism.
She could look like me and you, and she'd be brought back because she's married into a family that they currently are trying to treat as though they're elevated at the moment. They're not always treated that way, but currently.
I look at it. I'm jaded as fuck. I look at it from a perspective of, you have two. Sasha Banks she's mixed ethnicity, right?
I don't know what she is, but yeah, she's something.
Yeah, I know she's at least, but she's not white. So so look at it like this. You have
she's blended.
She's blended, yeah. I don't know.
Don't
doesn't for purposes of this anecdote, or whatever you call it, what have you, ramblings, incoherent mumbling, the optics of two black women saying they're unhappy with their treatment and walking out of that company right now for WWE, if it's not addressed and rectified, it's bad. Because you know how the internet is now. Because the internet wrestling community are not necessarily wrestling fans. They're people. A lot of them are people who just like to bitch.
Oh, well, sure, but I heard, I swear it was Andrew Zarian, but it could be somebody else from one of the communities out there saying that, I remember a time when tag teams would lose to a singles guy. And instantly what came to my mind was La Resistance and Batista. And how that they, as tag champions, jobbed out to one guy, leading up to him winning the Rumble and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, just because you can make that comparison on the men's side doesn't mean it was right. It bugs the hell out of me that whether it's men's tag teams or women's tag teams, when you don't treat the duo as strong, good at all. Like, it drives me nuts that old man has some weird anti-tag team bias to him. Like, if you're so against tag teams, kill the damn division and just only do one-on-ones or 3-ways, 4-ways, whatever it takes to make you happy, but don't have a championship if you're going to treat it like it's trash.
That's always been my problem, because I've always been a tag team, guy. That's always been my favorite, is the tag teams.
I'm with manliness and motivation on this one.
Being family didn't save Chris Benoit.
Oh. Womp, womp, womp. Or what would they say now? Who?
Yeah, who? He doesn't exist.
Never heard of him.
Hot take coming. Some of the most talented wrestlers had shit careers because of their issues. They see everything through colors. Yep. That's a problem. It is. It's a problem. Wrestling. Why has wrestling gotten more like it's society bleeding in? I understand it.
Before you even finish the question, it's not wrestling. It's the world.
It's society bleeding into it. It's not the wrestling business. But
CM Punk had the balls tonight to wear a T-shirt on television that said, "Abortion rights are human rights." I don't know what y'all's opinions are, but I know my opinion is, if I wore a shirt that said, "I'm allowed to murder," and that's A-OK, I believe some people could, and should have opinions about it. But
yeah. No, that's okay.
The problem is that the left has permeated everything so much that they think it's A-OK to just come right out here and say, "Hey, let's kill some kids." You said I apologize for interrupting the story, but you said that you couldn't make it past a couple of episodes of Moon Knight. I couldn't get over the fact that Moon Knight episode 2 had the balls to call out the villain and say, "Y'all are cool with killing kids because I'm not." I was like, how in the year 2022 is this something that is impressive to me? That somebody had the conscience to say this to any character, let alone a villain.
Yeah. Yeah, it's oh God, CM Punk. Yeah. Well, there's a reason he came back to pro wrestling from MMA. That didn't. How'd that go for you, Phil? How'd that go for you, Philip Brooks? Not
Swear
too
to
well.
God, if I was in AEW the next week, I'd come out wearing a shirt with this fucking beat up fucking face on it.
I hope they do that. I'd love that.
That would have gotten fucking amazing fucking heat. Holy shit, bro! Like, could you imagine that? Like,
he was crying. That bitch was crying. Like, my wife was watching this. Vince and Hunter were watching this, and I just got my cunt kicked in. Like, oh.
Yep.
Yeah, I just wish and just like everything else, I wish they'd fucking leave it be. You know, I watch wrestling because I want to escape reality and see the fucking no-nonsense working man go in there and kick Vince McMahon's ass and just fucking escape reality for a little while. Like, just all you... I don't care, again, if it's a fucking Trump 2020 shirt or a fucking abortion rights is human rights. I don't want to fucking see it in my wrestling. Just leave it alone.
100%, Tony. I agree 100%.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's where it's at.
That's what they all... The AEW is especially bad. They have fucking BLM fucking armbands and this and that. It's just like, just fucking leave it be. Like, please.
Are they still allowed in Saudi Arabia?
I don't know.
I know they have strong opinions on things. They got mad when they accidentally played the promo for the ladies, the divas.
Yeah. Yep. It's fucking ridiculous. It's just, yeah. And then that's exactly the thing too. All these people are kissing up to fucking Saudi Arabia and fucking these awful countries that throw people off of buildings for reasons we all know. And yeah. It's ridiculous.
Dude, yes. All right, so this is our third holy shit news story. This was submitted by channel member Kazooian Godzillionaire, who posted a dope-ass picture of his kazoo with his little Godzillionaire figure in the burning dumpster fire on Twitter when I sent that out to him. So if you're a Kazooian, if you're a channel member and you haven't got your kazoo yet, I've got a bunch of I've got Manliness and Motivations. I've got yours, Chris Fisk's, for winning. I got Adam Shawhan's packed up. I'm just waiting for a few more channel members to send me your addresses. If you want it, let me know and I'll get that. I'm going to ship out like 5-6 packages at a time because it cost me it was about $50 to ship everything, which is fine. That's fine. But get me some addresses, you guys. Just make sure you send me them on Twitter. You can DM me on Twitter or email me at theplacetobereviews@mail.com. The world's best mail. Middle schoolers charged with Title IX violation for using incorrect pronouns.
Talking about the left going crazy again.
This is in Wisconsin. 3 male students at a Wisconsin middle school have been charged with Title IX-based harassment for allegedly using incorrect pronouns with a classmate. According to WBAY.com, the trio did not use their classmates' requested pronouns of they and them. A section in the Title IX law prohibits gender-based harassment in the form of name-calling on the basis of sex. The mother of one of the students said she told Kiel area school district officials the use of pronouns was confusing to her son, and as such she told him to call the classmate by their actual name. She added her son had no obligation to use the classmate's desired pronouns, and that sexual harassment means things like rape, incest, inappropriate touching. She asked, "What did my son do? He's a little boy. He told me he was being charged with sexual harassment for not using the right pronouns."
Fucking sick. Real quick.
Hail Phoenix Animation. Welcome, brother. Go ahead.
That's
Tony,
what
sorry.
I was gonna say. Speaking of pronouns, hail Phoenix Animation.
Hail, brother. And while we're speaking of pronouns, what do we think of pronouns, Sonic? Yeah.
Good Sonic.
Good Sonic. Based fucking Sonic.
They will fucking kids up so bad.
Yeah,
so bad.
These are children. Okay, I substitute teach from middle school. All right, they're fucking children. These are children. And I'm sure there's probably a couple of my little shits that are going to end up watching this because they know what my channel is now and they watch the streams and I hear about it at school, which is fun. Especially here. You know what? I think I've got it on here. I don't know if I uploaded it to this one or not. But, oh, he's over here. We got it. Let's switch brands here for a second. We'll go over to Monday night so I can do this. It's me, baby. There, kids, if you're watching, you're up too late. You should be in bed. It's St. Floyd, the greatest black man to ever live. There you go, you little shits.
St. Floyd, you got a counterfeit $5 super chat, sir.
Oh, shit, Godzillionaire. So apparently the stuff we used to say in middle school is a felony now.
Yeah.
Right? Dude, okay, yeah. I was in middle school in like 1991 to 93. So yeah, that's a very different period of time.
There's one word you hear more than any other in middle school, and we know what that is.
Yeah.
In English, some First Amendment violation or something, like you're not fucking intentionally going. I don't know. It's sick.
Here for Godzillionaire's $5 super chat. Let's have some Chuck Norris. Thank you, Godzillionaire, for that $5 super chat. Yeah, that we would be charged with felonies, and hey, speaking of which, did you hear the Ministry of Truth got in trouble?
Oh,
they're kind of putting a pause on their operations because of disinformation. Seriously, this is no shit. I just I saw this a couple hours ago. I'm like, oh, that's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. And yeah, and Tony sent me a great video of a Twitter executive being what's that guy's name from Project Veritas, Tony?
James O'Keefe.
Yeah, that guy running through the streets of where they were in New York with this Twitter exec, like, who basically was making fun of Elon Musk on video, on hidden camera to a Project Veritas reporter, and said that because he's special needs, I don't have to take anything he says seriously. I'm like, this man owns rockets, motherfucker. He's, and I'm not like a huge Elon Musk fanboy, but the man is a genius. He's a fucking genius. And you're a Twitter executive who probably got your job because you blew somebody.
I'm just saying, someone's special ed doesn't mean they're a dummy.
Exactly. Like that's the thing. And Elon Musk has Asperger's, which Asperger's, being a form like of autism. And I worked with an autistic child with a 165 IQ. He could tell you literally every piece in like a World War II, any World War II plane, like, and show you how to put one together. I mean, the dude was like, he was fucking one of the smartest kids I've ever fucking met in my life.
Like a Rain Man.
Yeah, seriously, it was fucking scary.
Hail Rugo Beta, great to see you.
Oh, Hail Rugo, another Kazooie, and Hail Rugo. Yeah. So this middle schooler is getting charged. Let's see what else it says. In a letter addressed to the Kiel Superintendent Brad Ebert, Title IX Compliance Officer Megan Kautzer, and Principal Title IX Investigator Chad Raminger pictured. Raminger, the Chad Ramstein.
What are you doing?
Du hast mich. Du hast mich gefragt. I shouldn't be able to speak any
Und ich hab
German.
nichts gesagt.
I can karaoke the fuck out of that song.
Hell yeah.
We need to do like a Michigan YouTube meetup, like next time I come down to Detroit.
Man.
Absolutely. Let's see. Attorneys detail how the complaint and investigation into the matter were wholly inappropriate. The mere use of biologically correct pronouns does not only constitute sexual harassment under Title IX or the district's own policy, it is also speech protected by the First Amendment, the letter reads. It notes that while both policies contain a catch-all for unwelcome conduct, courts have made clear such does not cover things such as commonplace schoolyard altercations such as name-calling, teasing, and minor physical scuffles, even where these comments target differences in gender. So, yeah, this is ridiculous, folks. This is literally fucking clown world, no pun intended.
Like Godzillionaire says, I mean, it's gonna because these fucking asshole millennials have to have everyone see their fucking worldview. There can be no variation. This is gonna mess with these kids. They can't just let the fucking kids be kids.
Yeah.
It's like you have to think like I wasn't even thinking about this crap at that age.
No.
Policing language. I mean, this is something that's confusing for anybody of any age. You know, you think grandma is going to figure out how to use pronouns in a whole new way.
Yeah.
It's bullshit, and stuff like this makes me think divorce is definitely an option.
It's either way, it's going to turn violent because even if we peacefully divorced with the first Civil War, there were fucking states seceding, peacefully, and then, well, who gets this base? Who gets these missiles? Once they become like North Korea, they're going to try to attack us to get our resources, and that's just so. Either way, conflict is coming, and it's fucking stupid. All because these morons don't understand the situation, so they just run with their narrative. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I agree that it's stupid, but I also think that just like we talked about Phil Brooks, when reality meets you in the face, it's a little harder. It's a little harder to come up with your illusions that you want to live with.
Yeah,
and force other people to live with.
Yep. Yeah, these you can't hold these kids to a standard you would hold an adult to. This is, like I said, I'm sorry, but when we're on the playground playing basketball in 6th, 7th grade, you call somebody in the other team a bundle of sticks a dozen times during the course of a fucking game. You know what I mean? Like, it would be, I mean, you talk shit. That's just shit. Is it insensitive? I mean, no, you're talking shit to somebody playing a game of basketball. You're competitive. That shit happens at every fucking level,
Part of the game.
Yeah.
Even if it's
the mind part of the game.
Feelings are, you get over it. Like, sticks and stones break your bones, but words shouldn't hurt you, is the point.
Amen. This is a good point from Rugo Better. 1984, Brave New World, Fahrenheit 451, etc. were meant to be warnings, not how-to guides. That's the problem. That's where we're at.
That's what makes these people the worst people to ever walk this planet, is because
absolutely
they do have the information. They do have the warning signs in history to show them where this goes. They just don't care.
Do you think they're going to enforce neopronouns and require the kids to say tree self and zim, zer?
Oh, God.
It wouldn't take no time for things like that to be normal.
But then how would you know? I mean, everyone would have to wear their pronouns on their sleeve, like an armband or like a name tag.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it at all.
It's sick.
Yeah. Yeah, my sketchbook says it right. You had that one kid that always got handsy, so you call him a Nomo. Exactly. Yep. And that's it, too, man. You get somebody, you're down in the paint, and they're bodying you up, and it's like, yeah, get off me. And you get, Yeah.
And then everyone grows up to be just fine.
Yep. Dude, that's it. Dude, I played 4 years of ball, football too. You think we didn't say some savage ass shit? You ring somebody's fucking bell and put them on their ass, like. I'll never forget like breaking this dude's collarbone my senior year. I picked him up and like slammed him into his bench after I tackled him out of bounds, and turned around, flexed on their whole fucking bench, and said a few choice expletives and got the 15-yarders thrown at me. But yeah, dude, it's like in that moment, dude, that shit is like primal. You know what I mean? It's like that is athletic competition is like the most primal fucking way that humans. It is, man. It's like just it's fucking combat. And yeah, you get in that fucking moment and it's just like, especially if you like just knock the fuck out of somebody, you're just like, it's just that. It's that feeling. You get that endorphin rush. You know what I mean? It's like, and yeah, you can't help it sometimes. Shit just comes out of your fucking mouth. It fucking happens. I ain't mad at them. They're fucking kids. Yeah, everybody will be fine. Like you said, they're words. It's like that South Park episode. Words are like bullets. You know what I mean? And then the little midget fights Cartman. But hey.
Man, even a pair of boots doesn't fit until you break it in. Kids just gotta they gotta break each other in.
Yep. Amen. Amen.
Yeah, Gazillionaire's right. It did not work out well.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I was going to say, yeah. When we talked about the Hebrew tramp stamps, Tony, remember we talked about that a couple weeks ago? Yeah. And I was like, yeah, watch. I was like, some dumbass white girl's going to be like, so can I get these numbers tattooed? A bit, bitch. Bitch. Go fucking baby powder Mike Epps on her.
Wow.
I mean, I don't.
Appropriation.
Yeah. I don't. I don't foresee that happening. But we are going to. We're gonna go and we're gonna play. Let's see here. Let's see. We'll do this right before we're gonna go into the quiz. But first, because I know there's some people.
Last time I was here.
What's that?
You have my score from the last time I was here.
I have it. It's in the official notebook somewhere. I have to look it up. Yeah, but it's here. We're gonna play some Wakanda Land real quick here, ladies and gents. We'll be right back with Do You Know Me?
Do you ever look around at your continent and feel a little down? Ashamed of where you come from? Do you ever see your parents offered up to a Libyan warlord from your cage and silently wish to yourself, reality can be whatever I want? My friends, are you simply hungry?
Hi, I'm trans non-binary Disney CEO Bob Chapek, and I'm inviting you to experience the other side of reality. Relax, recuperate, and reinvent yourself at our newest and most diverse Walt Disney World Resort. When real life doesn't quite cut it, come experience our version of Africa. Introducing Wakanda Land.
Book your reservation at Wakanda Land today and get a free 30-day trial to Lucasfilm writer Leslie Headland's new dating app, Wine and Dynasty. It's a sure thing every time. Available for download through the App Store or Google Play.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is coming soon to Disney. That is Wakanda Land. Right
I'm
there.
just glad, we have some people, who care enough to go in and fix all the things wrong with Africa. Make it suitable for our liking. So thank you, Disney.
Right? Make it great again.
Yeah.
Make Wakanda great again. I think
Yes.
I think that's a good thing. That's a good thing. I'm trying to make sure we've got the right cards here. Yes, we do. All right, perfect. All right. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the quiz sensation that is sweeping the nation. Do you know me? All right, we have the official score pad. Well, the new one. The other one's around here somewhere. I think it's in my file. All right, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. All right. So we are going to start. Wait. We can't start yet, Tony. We can't start yet. You know why?
Why?
We do not have the official Do You Know Me StreamYard horrible rock in the background. There we go. There it is. Now we're good to go. All right, so we are going to start with Darius this evening. Now, chat, you guys know how this works. What we do is we're going to ask the question. You've got a minute to a minute and 10 seconds to weigh in your answers. And we're going to start with Darius because he's making his debut here tonight. So here we go. Let's go with, let's see. Here we go right here. This is a great question to start with. There's nothing like just jumping headlong in. Darius, are you ready for your first question?
I'm ready.
Has Darius Munchausen ever fallen asleep during sex? Has Darius ever fallen asleep during sex? We'll start with the panel. Tony, what do you think?
Man, that would require some effort. I don't think so. I hope not. But
okay, so we'll go.
If he did, he's probably going to get, that belt wrapped around the fist. So,
That's a no from Tony.
Yeah.
All right. Oz, what do you say, brother?
He's so lively, I have to say no.
Right? That's what I'm saying. I'm like, this dude's got personality, you know. I'm like, yeah, he's not. I don't see that happening.
I've been on shows with guests before where I'm like, I think they're asleep right now, but like, this guy.
Wait, Darius, do you do benzos?
Not anymore.
Yeah, the stakes just the chances just raised a bit. Like,
although I can't remember being 23.
Yeah. Can I change my answer? Yeah.
All right, y'all weighing in the chat. We got about another 20 seconds. Brutal says, I've woken up having sex once. Me too. I have too, and that's always it's a welcome surprise to be sure.
It's always the best.
So Brutal, is that a yes or a no? Is my question to you. Parrot had said only with Bree life is a work. I like that sticker. I like that. Manliness says yes. All right, Manliness says yes. He's over on the yes side. All right, so all right. We got we'll go another 6-7 seconds here. And not if you're the best, you're in prison. All right. Darius, have you ever fallen asleep? Have you ever fallen asleep during sex?
No, but I have fallen asleep right before having sex when I got way too high, which is pretty much any time I get high. And yeah, no, I don't smoke weed because it affects me really weird. It makes me really quiet and really confused. But yeah, no, I had an ex who was a total straight edge, and we finally got her to smoke one day, and she was ready to go, and I just fell asleep. So technically, no.
Yeah, see, I don't smoke as much flower. It's basically edibles and my like oil pen. That's about it. Every now and then, like I like to buy a good eighth. I had some shit the other day called Ex-Wife.
Oh, I've heard about that.
It's actually really fucking good.
I think I heard about it from you.
From you?
Might have been. I think I talked about it on the air. Like I said, the only time a man's ever said, "Yeah, I'll take some of that ex-wife." That's about the only. It's about the only time. So Darius racked up 6 points that round. We're gonna go.
Elon Musk.
This is true. This is true. We're going to go over to Mr. Super Oz now. His first question is, Oz currently rewatching a TV series? Is Oz currently rewatching a TV series? Chat, you've got about 5 seconds until you can weigh in. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and start weighing in. Tony, is Oz rewatching a TV show right now?
Yes, in some fashion, even if it's just background noise.
Okay. Darius, what about you? What do you say?
Oh, yeah, I would say absolutely. The man's obviously a collector. He knows what he likes.
I have a question.
9 inches.
Yes, Oz.
Does wrestling count?
Yeah, because it's an episodic. It's an episodic show.
Just making sure.
Keely, Parrot. All right. Yeah, I would be on the yes side of this as well. Wrestling notwithstanding, I would say, because most of us have that one show that's like comfort food to us. You know what I mean? For me, it's like Seinfeld and The Office. Nice, Parrothead.
When I think of Debbie Does Dallas, I think of like a beehive hairdo and the fried eggs hanging on a nail, kind of,
Oh, dude, I remember finding my old man's porn stash when I was a kid, and this was like in probably like 87, 88. So they were mostly from the like early 80s to the 70s. That shit was terrifying. I was afraid of Panos after that. I'm like, hey, cabrón.
Yeah, that shit
Is it
looks
supposed to look?
chupacabra, yeah.
That's what I said. I was like, it ain't fucking a chupacabra. What the fuck is that? All right, so Oz.
Yes, sir.
Oz, are you rewatching a TV series at the moment?
2 things: Full Sail University NXT and Jim Lee's Wildcats.
Nice.
All right, so that's a 6-pointer for Oz. So Oz and Darius are tied at 6 apiece right now. We'll go into Tony's first question. All right, let's see here. All right, does Tony ToneDef have an Apple Music subscription? Does Tony have an Apple Music subscription? Chat, you can weigh in 3, 2, 1. Oz, do you think Tony has an Apple Music subscription?
I lean toward no.
All right. Darius, what about you?
I doubt he has a subscription to anything. Not Netflix, not Disney Plus, not Hulu, and definitely not Apple TV.
I just want to say that I am a bit of a sound engineer, and their preferred products are Apple.
Oh, that is true.
Awesome One just says fudge. Is that a yes or a no, Awesome One?
Well,
yes.
What would you say to fudge?
You know,
yes.
Well, if it's from Mackinac Island, I'd always say yes, because
yeah.
Mackinac Island fudge is fucking amazing. See, you know what I'm talking about.
Man,
it's fucking amazing.
You can't walk down the street there without wanting some.
No, dude, that shit is yeah. Manliness says yes. All right. Got a couple seconds left. Got about 7 seconds left to weigh in. Does Tony ToneDef have an Apple Music subscription? Is the question. God, man, there's some good ass, like, dude, you can't beat the Polish food down. Well, used to be Polish and Hamtram. It gets a lot different now, but so
yeah,
that's
it's all Albanian nightclubs now.
Yeah, the Albanians. Tony, do you have an Apple Music subscription?
I haven't paid for music since before the LimeWire days.
Okay.
Fuck Metallica.
All right,
I
so
would
that
because of anti-corporate everything.
yeah.
I was a Kazakh kid.
Yep.
I had Napster, and then I gave my computer HIV to download a Snoop Dogg and the East Siders song. Yeah. It's those were the days.
Soulja Boy.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't Soulja Boy.
Well, because he used to put his music out before he was famous and tag it as whatever was popular, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I remember that was what about 2006, 7 around there.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
People thought they were getting in the club.
All right, surprise, motherfucker! It's Soulja Boy. Who? Yeah, somebody's gonna sync Winnie the Pooh cartoon to your song, crank that on YouTube, and it's gonna get millions of views. What's that? Never mind. But your kids are gonna love it.
Back to the Future.
Here we go, round 2. We're back to Darius now, and let's see. Has Darius ever received a ticket for something that isn't driving related? Has Darius ever received a ticket for something that isn't driving related? Chat, go ahead and weigh in 3, 2, 1. Oz, what do you say?
I'm just trying to think of non-driving related tickets. I'm struggling because those are the only ones I've ever gotten.
Like indecent exposure, B&E.
Possession of controlled
MIP.
Substance, MIP.
Okay. I'm gonna say no. I'm just gonna play it safe and say no. I'm gonna be like, he was a good boy.
All right. Oz says no. Manliness is yes. Illegal use of a suppository. Keely says no. Awesome One says yes. A ticket for Pando stuff.
If it's illegal use of a suppository, he wasn't shoving it up his ass, so there's that.
This is true. This is true. Tony, what do you say?
Man, I'm going to go. He said he doesn't smoke much. I don't know if he drinks, but I'm going to go, yeah. Yeah, public intoxication. Or just drinking in public, because I know that you can't do that anywhere else except for here in Las Vegas, basically, so.
I almost got arrested in Ferndale during my bachelor party for that.
It's so weird. I didn't realize that was a
fucking
thing.
Ferndale cops.
I went up to Reno.
They get rowdy enough already in Ferndale.
Jesus. I went up to Reno and there were like signs like, please do not bring drinks outside. I'm like, why?
Right.
For E-Tip to be too rowdy for Ferndale, he must have been really turned up.
Oh, dude. The one of the doormen was fucking with my best man, and Mexican dude. And I was pissed. I was drunk. The shirt came off. And here comes 4 Ferndale cops. And my buddy Billy Gray's like, no. He's like, you're getting married, motherfucker. Stop. All right. So we got, has Darius ever received a ticket for something that isn't driving related? Darius, have you ever received a ticket for something that isn't driving related?
Well, I probably had at least a dozen driving related tickets in my life. Probably at least one from your dad. And I almost got caught at a hotel. We'll talk about that one another time. But no, I've never gotten an actual ticket for anything non-driving related. I'm not that good, but I'm definitely not that good of a driver.
So nothing non-driving related. All right, so there's a 4-pointer for Darius right there.
Did you get Draven? He wrote no before.
I did.
Okay.
I did. I put him down. I'm gonna venture a guess to say you're a little too young to have ever received a ticket from my dad. He was probably off the force well before he was off the force before I was born. So I know he was off the force before you were born, because I'm venture to guess that you're probably about 10 years younger than I am at least.
Still don't mean your dad ain't out there handing out tickets.
He's crazy enough to. He might be giving out fucking, citizen fucking, I don't know.
Citizen's arrest.
Citizen's arrest. He almost got in a fight over a fist fight over masks with some dude at Tim Hortons. Tried to start a fight with him because my dad wasn't wearing a mask. My dad's like, let's fucking go. Then the guy's like, you know what? Never mind. You're a crazy looking old man.
It's funny. I got a driving related ticket at a Tim Hortons around the edge of Dearborn Heights for turning left when it was posted. No turn left. There was nobody there, but there's always someone there.
Well, we're up to Oz next, ladies and gentlemen, and here's his second question, and I drew this right off the top of the deck. Has Oz ever had sex on a futon or a bunk bed? Has Oz ever had sex on a futon or a bunk bed, ladies and gents?
Is one
go
of those
ahead.
racing car beds count?
Racing car beds. If it has a radio to talk to other car beds. All right, here's the question one more time. We got 14 people in the chat. Answer: do you think Oz has ever had sex on a futon or a bunk bed? Go ahead and weigh in. We got Keely and Draven weighing in. What do you think, Tony?
Yes.
All right, Tony says yes. What do you say, Darius?
I gotta say yes, because I can't imagine a life without, living to 30 without having sex on a futon.
Right? It's got to happen at least once at some point. All right, so let's see. Draven, Keely. Manliness says, was Oz an altar boy?
What about a prison cot?
What about an army cot?
Yeah, I was going to say he was military, so. What up, Alec Arcane? Welcome. Manliness says yes. All right, let's see here. Parrothead. The question is, was the bunk bed in a prison cell? Bonus points if it was a futon and a bunk bed? Yes, says Brutal. Parrothead says yes. Alright. Yeah, see, that's kind of the school of thought that I'm at is, you've been through the military. You're over 30. You've had to have nailed some chick in a cot or a bunk bed or some something like that. My sketchbook says yes. All right. What's that?
What are the numbers at?
So right now, we're at 2 no's and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 yeses. Awesome One says yes. All right, so we're locked in. We are locked in. Oz, have you ever had sex on a futon or a bunk bed?
I can't think of one futon. I can think of so many couches. Like, I've love seats, couches, all kinds of other sitting areas, but I can't think of a futon. And I was in the Army. 92 golf. But and I don't have a futon that comes to mind.
No?
And no bunk beds. I mean, I was I'd had a few sleepovers with women who had kids, but we were in her room, not the kids' room.
Okay. So let's see. So that is a no then. So that is 2 points. 2 points that round for Oz. So Darius right now is in the clubhouse lead at 10. Oz is at 8. And Tony is coming up on his third question right now. We got 16 people in the chat. All right, so let's get some points this next round here. We got the last question in round 2, and then we got round 3 to go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is Tony ToneDef now. Tony ToneDef. Has Tony ToneDef ever bought alcohol for minors? Has Tony ever bought alcohol for minors, ladies and gentlemen? Oz, I'll go to you first. Have a great night, Rugo.
Wish we were closer. I'm gonna say yes, just because of relatives and you know, you can be this much older than a friend and be like, oh yeah, technically they're minor. So I'm gonna say yes, just by circumstance.
Yep. Okay, so that's a yes from us. What about you, Darius?
I'm going to say no because based on my guess of his age, those minors would have to be millennials, and I don't think he likes millennials very much.
All right, so that's a no from Darius. Alec Arcane says yes.
Yeah, I guess I my own personal experience. Like, you know, when I was 19, I knew dudes that were 21, and they were like, "Oh yeah, I got you, no problem," you know, and vice versa. I'm 21, they're 20, you know. That type of thing.
Yep. Yeah, that's, dude, I was dating this chick who was like 6 months older than me, and she turned 21. I was like, hey, buy me some beer. She's like, no, I can't do that. I'm like, I am so going to go and do anal on you and not tell you later on, you fucking bitch. Problem was she trained and broke horses, which means her thighs were like fucking a vice. So, all right, so we're all locked in here.
That's right. You did say you have the thing for She-Hulk.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and this chick looked like Elaine from Seinfeld, which I've always had a crush on Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Every time I'm on here, you talk about her.
I do. I love Julia Louis-Dreyfus, dude. I don't care if she's an insane liberal. I've always had a thing for her. All right, we're locked in. Tony, have you ever bought alcohol for minors?
Yes, I have. I've even been kicked out of concerts for giving minors alcohol at the concert.
My man. All right, so Tony jumps into the lead with 11. Darius at 10. And Oz is at 8, going into our third round here, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, mind if I say something real quick?
Yeah.
If you'd like to get to know me better, go subscribe to Mr. Super Oz here on YouTube. I have 37 videos. Probably don't start at the beginning because they've gotten way better as I've gone. But if you want to go to the beginning, they start at like 2 minutes, 5 minutes. They're short. I'm nervous. But here at like 25 to 37, they're pretty good content. I got friends that are on regularly. We have regular bits. It's fun stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I watched the last video you guys did, and I like the panel discussions you have there. It's nice because you have like your boys are like right there with you, which is really that's actually really cool.
So I've done two like this on StreamYard, but for some reason they get a little choppy. Mm-hmm. They're able to be understood, but I just don't like them as much as I do the in-person interaction.
Yeah. I get you. But no, the last one was good. Like I said, man, your content has been the production quality's up. I like it, brother. I like it. You're doing good things over there. What's he sitting at right now? 56. Let's get this band to at least 65 by the end of the stream, y'all. Come on.
I'd appreciate it, brother.
Subscribe. And he wrote a badass comic called Everlasting Survivors from Gamble Comics. Yeah.
Link is always in the description, so if you subscribe, you'll be able to get to the store quick and easy.
All right, Darius, you ready?
Ready.
This is Darius's third question of the evening. All right, ladies and gentlemen, on the in the chat, here we go. On the panel, has Darius cried in the last 24 hours? Has Darius cried in the last 24 hours? Is the question.
Oh no.
Here we go. What do you say? What do you say, Oz?
Oh hell no.
No.
Nah, he's happy. He's in a good place.
What about you, Tony?
Well, he said he hasn't done benzo since he was 23, so No, I'm gonna go with no.
All right. And the chat is Alec Arcane says no. Draven says no. Parrothead says only when he plucked a nose hair. It's manliness is Darius on his monthly friend. Manliness says no.
Hey, it's 2022.
You can't never just assume, you know. Godzillionaire says no. Awesome One says he watched the She-Hulk trailer.
Well, you know, men can have periods now.
They can. My sketchbook says yes. They're it's birthing people. They're birthing men.
Oh yeah, there's an emoji for that now.
Yeah, it looks like Bill Gates, according to Elon Musk. That was fucking great. Elon Musk is like, yeah, fuck you, Bill Gates. I'm just going to roast you and say you look like a pregnant bitch. How about that? All right. So I if I had to guess, if I was playing, if I was participating and not just hosting, I would say no. Because Darius seems like you said, he seems like an upbeat fella. So everybody has their moments, but I would say in the last 24 hours, that's a no. Darius, we're all locked in here. What do you say? Have you cried in the last 24 hours?
I'm not going to pretend like I never cry, you know? Sometimes strong men do cry. But no. No, I've had a good 24 hours.
All right.
I broke a sweat, though.
That sounds good. That was good.
Hey, Darius, I have a question. I have a friend who wants to break into voice acting. I feel like animation's a good place to do that. Do you have any projects coming up soon that you would need said services?
I don't have anything that works right now, but
okay.
Yeah, in the future.
Sweet. I was just curious.
Well, yeah. No,
Right.
First thing I want to do is set up a 3D avatar for YouTube. And
Nice. I know.
No waifus here.
All right. So, Oz, are you ready for your third question?
I am ready.
Here we go. Mr. Oz's third question. Has Mr. Super Oz ever vandalized property? Has Mr. Super Oz ever vandalized any property? Chat, go ahead and start weighing in right now. I'm going to send this over to Tony first. Tony, what do you say?
Yes.
Tony says yes. That was a quick one, Tone. Keely says no. What do you say, Darius?
I say yes, but on accident.
Okay. All right. And
hey, if you're not playing, I'll let you decide if I vandalize. How about that, Ethan?
Okay. All right. I can be the non-partisan judge in this case. Godzillionaire says yes. Alec Arcane says yes. Parrothead said only when he drives drunk.
I only did that once.
Let's see. Awesome One says yes. He smashed a kazoo. My sketchbook says no. All right. Let's see. Manliness says he once painted a picture of Ezra Miller on the side of a school bus. Fucking Wes is on fire tonight. What's that?
Why has Ezra Miller not been replaced?
I don't know. That is one of life's great mysteries. Wes, I'll take that as a yes from you. All right. So here we go. Are you ready, Oz?
All right. Well, you need to be ready because it's your decision. So my neighbor property was being logged. So me and my neighbor took spray paint cans and just were messing around and painting the trees that were being cut down within the next few days. It was my neighbor's dad's property, but it wasn't as though we were vandalizing something that was going to be up, and it wasn't like it was a building or a bus, or I certainly didn't put Ezra Miller's name or face on it. So
It's okay. So if I look at this from, I guess the letter of the law would be yes, you vandalized property, but it's a victimless crime. The trees are being cut down anyway. They're being logged out.
Yep.
In that case, they're being milled and stripped. So the answer in that case would be no. I'm gonna.
That's why I said it's up to you to decide.
God, that's tough.
I would go with yes because it was still vandalized.
It was.
Regardless of if it was going in a few days or not. Like, what if he decided he wanted to keep them or something, you know?
And that's the caveat, because it's at the discretion of the property owner. So yeah, by the letter of the law, it would be yes.
Cool.
Like if he would have called the cops, you know, even if they're being removed in a few days, they still would have fucked with you guys, you know?
Right.
Yep. Okay, so that was that's a 7-pointer for Oz. So he is at 15 right now. All right, and Tony, you're up, sir. All right, so Darius is after the first 2 questions of the third round. Darius is at 16. Oz is at 15. Tony right now sitting at 11, ladies and gents. So here we go. Tony's third question of the night. Final question. Wait, and tell me if we've. I don't think we're reusing. I don't think these cards got mixed up. But was this? Has Tony ever sent someone a nude? Was that one of your questions before?
I think I remember that, but I don't remember if it was for me. But I know I've seen that before.
All right, so that one's out. That one's out. All right, here, hang on. Let's see. This is
Hail, Mr. Grant Gregory.
Hey, Mr. Grant Gregory. I'm sorry, Mr. Grant Gregory. I meant to get back to you today, but I was sleeping when you sent me the link for this mad stream, I think it was. Here we go. Has Tony ever called a sex hotline? Has Tony ever called a sex hotline? That's Tony's last question, ladies and gentlemen. So the answer, Godzillionaire, God damn it. The answer was yes. E-Tep and Tony send nudes all the time. Son of a bitch. They're art, you son of a bitch. They're art. Chat, you can go ahead and start weighing in. Oz, what do you think? Keely says no.
I have to say no. Tony's smooth. He don't need to call nobody to get what he needs. No, don't pay no 1-800 number. You don't need Mean Gene telling him what's up.
What do you say, Darius?
I think when Tony was in high school, there were still landlines. And I think Tony and his friends called a sex hotline as a joke to troll them.
All right.
That's good.
Yep. All right, so we got Draven said no. Alec Arcane said no. Draven laughed first. Awesome One said no, but he's probably a voice on them. And Parrot had said that too. Nobody worked at one once.
I mean, I could probably produce more YouTube videos if I did. Just saying.
Right?
You hear me, E-Tip?
What'd you say?
My first ex-wife did that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Girl 6.
Made silly money.
Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, that's a Seinfeld. That's another Seinfeld episode too.
That's
Brutal Morning.
E-Thotin too. That's Telethotin.
The Chinese lady on the recording is his sex line. Tony translates everything into Mandarin. He's like, "Shi shao shu, shi shao, oh baby, shi shao shu, me love you long time, shao shao, shi shao, ooh baby ooh, right there, shao shao, shu shao, Xi Jinping, shi shao, climax."
It's only for the John Cena fetish.
All right, Tony, have you ever called a sex hotline?
Darius basically nailed it because it'd be like your first minute is free. So we'd we'd call up there and fuck with the girls or whatever. And so, dude, I grew up on USA Up All Night. Of course, I fucking called one of those. Holy shit. That's all it was Freddy movies or Jason movies and fucking 900 number commercials.
I know.
Dude, they had. Does anybody else remember the Freddy 900 number they had? They had a Nightmare on Elm Street 900 number.
No, but that sounds freaky.
It was. So, ladies and gentlemen,
Ghostface number.
What's your favorite scary movie?
I saw that in the theater down in Westland at the Quo Vadis at the Quo Vadis Penthouse. If you're of a certain age, you know what that theater was. But yeah,
was it Trice there?
Obie Trice, real names, no gimmicks.
Yeah, well, he's from Westland.
Yeah. Oh, dude, my grandpa used to live in Westland. All right, so here we go. Our final score: Tony with 12. He got a 1 point out of that last one. Actually, if his answer was no, he would have won. But he had a yes answer, which scored him 1 point, 12 points total. Oz 15, Darius 16 points. He's our winner for the evening. Darius Munchausen debuts with a win in Do You Know Me?
Oh.
It's a huge life altering
I've never
happening. Oz hasn't. You've won a couple. Tony's won a couple.
I spend so much effort trying to be secretive, and cryptic, but people see right through me.
See how they are. They read you like a book.
Parrothead does.
Yeah, Parrothead's very insightful, especially with his comments about my large nose. Whereas there you go, Parrothead. Go ahead, drink it. There it is. There's the schnoz, the gonzo, as it were. So right before we go here, I've got a few headlines I wanted to talk about here, because we really didn't have time to talk about the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, because I kind of want to stay on time, unless you guys really want to talk about the Obi-Wan leaks. They leaked out, and basically, let me summarize the entire article by saying the black female Inquisitor, according to the leaks, is the actual hero of the show and not Obi-Wan, because she sacrifices herself to Darth Vader and lies to him about killing Luke. So Vader kills her because she realizes that what the Empire is doing is wrong. So
Did Vader know Luke was... I thought he thought the kids were dead.
I don't think so, but according to the article, Vader calls bullshit on her because he says, if I couldn't kill Obi-Wan, then you definitely didn't kill Obi-Wan. And so he kills her.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, I was reading that and I'm like, oh God. Like,
yeah, and by making the pivotal action of the entire plot, that makes her the protagonist.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm like, why? So not only did Obi-Wan's or did Ewan McGregor get cucked out in Birds of Prey, in the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn, but he also got the old El Kabong in this in his own show too.
Isn't the Emperor supposed to be like a white supremacist or something? Isn't that the new thing? And now they can't even keep up with their own bullshit.
He's a British supremacist.
Yeah.
He's a colonizer in the true sense of the word.
It's so stupid.
Star Wars so white. Like that was kind of the point of the Empire, wasn't it?
Uh-huh.
Is that they're all the same?
So. So Sith Nene is the true hero of Obi-Wan. Where's it at? That's it. Where's the GIF? Where's the GIF? Is it not on here?
So
Are you kidding me? That just
pack your things. We're leaving.
Oh wait,
Reba Merchant.
Here it is.
Coming soon.
Here it is right here.
Kill Whitey!
It's like a presence I haven't felt since the other day. Like, so stupid.
You know what's sad is they're bringing Hayden back for this.
You
know, and it's like I wanted to watch this so bad. I really did. And I'm just like, I'm probably not even going to watch one episode now, honestly.
Hey. Isn't Batgirl canceled? Woman, I mean.
Batwoman? Yeah.
Yeah, then there you go. You can watch this in place of that.
Oh, okay. But before I get in and I throw myself at the mercy of Disney Star Wars, I've already agreed to review House of the Dragon, the Amazon Lord of the Rings show, and Gotham Knights.
Is that actually happening? They've cut everything else. Why would they keep that?
Clone Geek dropped it on me the other day, and I followed up on an article, and they picked up the fucking Gotham Knights show for a season, which didn't make sense because the CW's for sale, and they just axed all these other shows. Hey, what up, Vinny? Hail, Vinny Tartamella. What's up, bro?
Hey, Vinny.
Hail, Vinny.
Hey.
Godzillionaire, you know I'm going to review She-Hulk. Shut up. Shut up, Godzillionaire. You know I'm going to review it. Shut up. Shut up.
So, Etep, what does Keely think about you watching Obi-Wan? You know, he looks out for your mental health.
Oh, dude. Yeah, Keely was worried about it during, Batwoman, which I still have to do my Batwoman series, like eulogy, which I'm dreading it. I am, because I have to go through the last 3 seasons and find like the worst of the worst and make it, and I'll probably stress. And then I've got a WCW pay-per-view review. I got Halloween Havoc. I got 2 Nitros and a Halloween Havoc coming up. Yeah, and then I'm gonna review She-Hulk. I'll review She-Hulk. They probably won't be like huge over the top productions, but I'll sit there and I'll watch it and I'll write my notes out, and we might even do like a live stream, like just go through it on a live stream deal, and we can do that. But yeah, I've got a lot of mental health issues coming my way with the shows I've chosen to review. Oh God. The Amazon Lord of the Rings, that's probably going to hurt the most. And I'm not even a huge Amazon Lord of the Rings show, but it just looks like, between House of the Dragon and that looks the worst. Like, it really does.
I think that's going to be the big one as far as expensive dumpster fires.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be the big one.
They've spent so much money on that show already. For the first season, it's like $200 million, I think. Wasn't it?
I think it's already over $1 billion.
Oh, is it? Was it $1 billion?
For like 7 seasons or 5 seasons? I think it's 5.
That's what I was thinking, like $500 million for this episode or for this season.
Yeah. Just for this season too.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think the $1 billion is like just for the whole show because they're setting up for 5 seasons.
Yeah. Yep, they already announced that.
It drives me crazy with shit like that. Do you know how much content I could have out if I had that kind of money? My God.
Right?
Yeah. I think they realized.
I'm still in the negative when it comes to my production. And these guys are just throwing all the money around. I'm like, damn.
Well, they already know that they've made a huge mistake because the articles are already coming out about how the Tolkien fans cannot be pleased and why this will not be what you expect and why that's a good thing.
Yeah.
They're panicking.
Tolkien fans have never really come off like that for me. They're like, you like Lord of the Rings? I like Lord of the Rings. Fucking A.
Yep.
I've never really heard them bitch about things, Maybe the Hobbit trilogy wasn't as good or whatever, but it's not like it took a lot of heat.
Yeah, people even love the Rankin and Bass version.
Yeah.
Are those the animated ones?
Yeah. Tommy
Dude,
loves those.
I grew up with those.
Yeah.
I grew up with those, man. I remember watching those as a kid on the fucking Disney Channel. Like, those were fun.
They were made with care.
They were, because, damn, man, they don't make shit like that anymore. Like, they don't. Damn. Wait, Godzillionaire at 11:03. I like this. We was Kangs of the Rangs of Power. Alec Arcane says Batwoman rundowns with Etep, JL Longbone, Az, and Thrias made my week. You know, and I watched all, like, I know ain't none of them probably watched mine, but I watched all of theirs. Like, those were my. I didn't know who JL Longbone was until season 3. I didn't know who that was, but Thrias and Az I've been subscribed to for a while. And yeah, I watch all their, because we reviewed, like I said, we reviewed the same thing. So I watched theirs too. I enjoy I just enjoy most of their videos anyway. So, but yeah, I tried reaching out to Thrias one day. I never got any response, which didn't shock me, but no big deal. No big deal. I'm still subscribed to him. Yeah, the Rankin and Bass Hobbit. I want to buy those. Like, those have got to be out there somewhere. I need to buy those. Alex says, I'm looking at those DVDs right now. See? That's physical media is important. Physical media is so fucking important.
Yeah, I knew people who were like, "Oh, I'm getting rid of my DVDs when streaming came." I was like, I would never. Never. You can't trust these people.
No, they take it. It was like my son loves that Zathura movie with Dax Shepard and Kristen Stewart and Tim Robbins. About the board game. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like Space Jumanji.
Space Jumanji, yep. So he loved that movie when we found it on Netflix. And then it's like, it's going off Netflix. And he was like, so what did I do? I just jump online. Oh, here, it just bought it for him. I'm like, there. I was like, now you have it. I'm like, that's the problem with the streaming services is, yeah. I said, people, I own this digitally. I'm like, nah. You're renting it until they decide to pull it or they lose the license to it or whatever. And
or they
it goes
change
bye-bye. Yeah, they just change it out. Yeah.
I can sum it all up in one word. McClunky.
McClunky. You're out your money. Yep. Just buy physical media.
And the thing I like about having the physical media is that if somebody like George Lucas or anybody for that matter, but George Lucas is notorious for doing it, decide to change things, well, you get to have it the way it was.
Pre-McClunky.
Yep. Pre-McClunky. It's always better the pre-McClunky era than the post-McClunky era.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
That's what physical media is all about.
That's it, man. That's like I bought, like, you know, I go shopping. I do most of the shopping because of my schedule and the fact that I'm a YouTuber, and if I'm not substituting, I'm usually at home or at the stupid punk ass Walmart shopping, or just to get out of the house, you know, just out driving around. So I buy movies like all the time now, and it's like whenever we go over there, it's like I just got the Masters of the Universe complete animated, you know, the
nice.
Filmation series for my birthday. The wife got it for me, so there's like my off nights from streaming, which are usually like Friday. Oh, letting the cat in. Friday and Saturday, and hi, fat boy. So I'll go to, like, seriously, like, I'll tuck the kid in, and then, like, I'll go to bed at like 8:00, and I'll just go in my bedroom and throw on fucking He-Man and lay there in bed and watch fucking He-Man. Yeah,
at Walmart, do you get the DVDs out of the Tree Fitty bin?
Oh, I do. You Tree Fitty always. I walk by there and I'll sift through it. I always got hand sanitizer though, because you know people in Walmart, they dirty, fucking dirty. Hey, stop chewing on that, you fat fuck.
I know. You'll find a good DVD, but you'll get pink eye.
Yeah, that's the problem. Look, man, I wanted Blade Trinity just because I don't have it, but I did not want MRSA. Okay, you know, I ain't fucking around with that shit. I'm not fucking around with it. But ladies and gentlemen, that's our show for the evening. I'm gonna toss it over to my co-host Tony ToneDef right now. Let him tell you what's going on over at the Clown World Review.
Yeah, come check us out at the Clown World Review every Tuesday night. We've got the Monday Night War retrospective, the greatest time to be a fan of professional wrestling. This Monday, we start the Bret Hart-Steve Austin feud. So we also lead into Halloween Havoc 1996. So it's a hot time in wrestling. WWF is going to start and they're going to get over that hill. here soon and start making like watchable content, like making it look like Vince actually gives a shit that there's a rival promotion trying to put him out of business. So we're getting there. I'm excited for Brett and Steve Austin. That's going to carry us through from Survivor Series 96 all the way through WrestleMania 13. And even then he goes on to feud with the Hart Foundation, family members and stuff. So yeah, it's cool time. Steve Austin's really coming into his own over in WWF. We've got the NWO running rampant over in WCW. Always a good time. So check us out. That's every Tuesday. It's myself, ETEP, Vinny, Tommy, Draven, Superfan Adam Shawhan joins us at times. Sometimes we have guests. You never know who might be there. So check it out this Tuesday, 8 p.m. I took my melatonin an hour ago, and I holy shit.
I feel a little woozy, Billy.
Yes, so fucking hail everybody, hail the chat, hail everyone on the panel. Oz, it was great to see you again. Darius, it's awesome to fucking stream with you finally. ETEP, I love you, brother, and I hope everyone has a good rest of your week.
All right, brother. Yeah, subscribe to the Clown World Review, or I'll cut you so deep you wish I never cut you so deep.
Yeah.
Get this man above. I feel like Lex Luger. I am sick and tired of playing around with kids. I'm sick and tired of seeing Tony south of 230 subscribers. This motherfucker he should pass me already. All right.
Help me hit 229 for the second time. Right?
Yeah. Right. Why? Alex says that's a great stream on Tuesday.
Thank you.
I always love being there.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right. Next up was our debuting guest and winner of Do You Know Me for the evening, Mr. Darius Munchausen. Thank you for coming on tonight, bro.
Hey, thank you for inviting me. It's been a real pleasure and an honor. And great to meet you, Tony and Oz.
Absolutely.
Most of the chat I know, but always great to see you. Yeah, my channel's been on hiatus for a couple months due to hardware problems that I've been fixing, but I'm getting ready to bring it back in full force very soon with some changes. So stay tuned to find out what those are.
Awesome, man. There's Darius's link right there in the chat. Go subscribe. He's at 382 right now. Go subscribe if you're not already. And if you are subscribed, make sure you share those links out on Twitter and other social media for not just for us, for all your other favorite creators. We there it is right there. Sketchbook, got you, man. Got you. Make sure you subscribe to this gentleman. Thank you, man. We got to have you back on, dude. Got to have you back on sometime. Absolutely. Great guest. So thank you. Because I know you do a show on Wednesday nights too, right?
That I do on Slasher McSplitter's channel. We watch bad movies, usually older bad movies. Last week we watched The Stuff, which was a movie about killer ice cream from 1984. Turned out to be a lot better than we expected, actually.
Nice. Have you guys ever watched The Magic Christmas Tree?
No, not yet.
It's on YouTube. It's fucking terrifying. It is the worst Christmas movie ever. It's not a horror movie, but it's a bad movie. It was made in the 60s.
Is it worse than the Star Wars Holiday Special?
Oh, absolutely. Like, I would rather watch Itchy Baka, wank it off to VR porn than watch The Magic Christmas Tree ever again.
Tubin?
It's fucking it's Jeffrey Tubin style. It's fucking terrifying. It is. But thank you, man. Thank you for coming on. I want to bring you back on. If you're free, I don't know what you're doing. We'll talk off air, but even like one of my weekend streams or something, if you're available. So,
well, thank you.
Yeah, you're absolutely welcome, brother. Absolutely. And last but certainly not least, he is the creator of Everlasting Survivors, the man, the CEO and owner of Gamble Comics, Mr. Super Oz.
Darius, it was great being here with you. Tony, it's always a pleasure. And ETEP, thank you for the invite.
Awesome.
Anybody who isn't subscribed to my channel, please come subscribe. Me and my friends, whether via the internet or in real life, get together and we talk about comics, wrestling, pop culture, movie, TV, all kinds of stuff. I try to vary it up each week so that it's not the same thing each time. Sometimes we'll have a theme, like due to the end of Moon Knight and the debut of Doctor Strange, I had 3 back-to-back Marvel videos. One was a review of Moon Knight. One was what I call at the channel a triple shot, what we think will happen, what we want to happen, and a wild card pick. And then the third in the trilogy was the review of Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Those are the 3 most recent videos. The 2 coming up next are this Sunday drops me and my friend Josiah giving our triple shot for AEW Double or Nothing. And then next week we will also do a prediction video for WWE Hell in a Cell, also under the triple shot formula. So like I said, each Sunday a video goes live. Occasionally I'll drop extras on other days, and in the summer I do plan on introducing a new Wednesday regular video, but it won't be live. It'll just be dropped and you can tune in whenever you feel like it. But I'll not announce what it is, but it's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. Like I said, anybody who does subscribe to the channel, there is always a link to the Etsy store where you can buy limited quantities. These won't last forever. First printings of the Jeff Hicks from World Class Bullshitters cover, and I mean, hell, he did most of the art on the inside too, of Everlasting Survivors. And here's the second artist, Nick Crook. This is his cover, and he did 15 of the 68 pages on the inside. When Jeff is able, we will be relaunching Everlasting Survivors back to Indiegogo, trying to build the audience. I didn't even have a channel the first time I launched on Indiegogo. I'm still in the negative, but it's okay because the beautiful thing is Volume 1 is done. It's out. It's ready to go. Just need to build that foundation of people who are ready for entertainment that doesn't cram ideology down on you. And so if you want it, like I said, link is always in the description on the YouTube videos to the store.
Awesome, man. Yeah, go out and get your copy of that now while they're still available. Get your Everlasting Survivors. Thank you, Oz and Darius, for being here tonight. Tony, as always, brother, love you. What can I say about this chat? Y'all are fucking amazing. You are the Rogue Entertainment chat, man. The best fucking chat on YouTube. I've said it before and I'll say it again. No matter what's going on, just know if you want Rogue, you right the fuck here every Wednesday night going Rogue. Don't let anything else distract you from that. No fucking gay frogs, from Jersey out behind pizza parlors, slobbing on Chris. But we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're all fine. Just a flesh wound. Just a flesh wound. And if you haven't watched my video from today, I know it's 30 minutes long. Do yourself a favor. Watch the first 2 minutes and 45 seconds, and you don't have to watch the rest. Doomtep stops by the video, and yeah, he interrupted my fucking video again today, because Doomtep he had breaking news. Kathleen Kennedy was going to be fired again, but here she is, still living it up. So fucking Doomtep. Thank you everybody for Rough Girl for the super chat. Let me hang on. I want to go. Darius dropped a super sticker. I want to go over and look so I make sure I hit all the super chats here. Like some of there was at least a couple tonight. So Godzillionaire and Rough Girl, and Darius dropped a super sticker. So thank you, Godzillionaire, Rough Girl, and Darius for helping support the channel. We appreciate it. All of my Kazooians, all 20 of you, thank you so much. You guys are fucking awesome. The Nitro video goes public tomorrow for everybody. Members have had it for a couple days. This is Nitro Week 7, October, what was this, the 16th of 1995. We are 11, 12, 13 days away from Halloween Havoc. So there's 2 more Nitros to go before Halloween Havoc. I'll have another Nitro review out for channel members Monday and Unsen. I might do 2 next week, try to get those, and then because it's going to take me a week to probably produce the pay-per-view review. Those take time. Those take some time because that last one I did was 45 minutes long. That's a hunk of burning video that to produce right there the way I do them. So thank you. Those will be out. I want to get back on a regular daily production schedule. We got a morning show this Friday from about 9. I'll go from 9 to 11 because I'll be able to sleep in a little bit, get up and get coffee. What up, Oz?
Oh, you said that Fall Brawl video was 45 minutes?
Yeah.
God, it breezed by like nothing.
Well, thank you, man. That makes me happy because it
like,
was.
I'm like, don't get me wrong. I enjoyed every minute, but it didn't feel like 45 minutes. I was thinking like 25, 30 just because I wanted more. I got to tell you, like, there are certain things that I look forward to on YouTube. That is definitely one of them.
Thank you, man.
And so I've loved having that look back.
Yeah, and I'm just like I said, I'm just focusing on the WCW stuff too. And when Thunder comes on, I'll be reviewing the Thunders too. So I am doing 6 years worth of Nitros, 6 years worth of fucking monthly pay-per-views, and it'll be what 2.5 years worth of Thunder when that debuts. So yeah, I am, and plus on that I have 4 other TV shows in the hopper. The Monday show, the member stream on Monday, the member stream on Wednesday, this show, going rogue. Plus we do Saturday Night Live periodically here. We're going to do one this week. We're going to do a fucking live stream on Friday morning for you guys. So I'm working hard over here. Everybody at the channel kicks ass. I have a great fucking team of people here, including the Horsemen. So yeah, it is great. My guests are amazing. My chat is amazing. Thank you all so much this evening, ladies and gents, for taking your Wednesday night and spending it here with us, because your time is an irreplaceable commodity, and you choosing it here means the world to us. So thank you. We appreciate it. I'm Tepo Kuina, the place to be reviews. We've been here with all of yous, and remember, if we don't see you, have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow. We'll catch you on the next one.
Get your own.
Take that, you bitch!
No! What the hell?
How'd you like that?
Hey, joke's on you. I have hepatitis.
Boom! I could do this all